Gentlemen, good morning. Please be seated. We got a few things to go over, and then I'll let you go get ready for the game. Today, as you know, we have the Eagles coming in for the final game of the season. Now, look, we have a real dilemma today, so I want to try to make this as clear as possible. If the Cowboys win and we beat the Eagles, we knock the Eagles out of the playoffs, and the Cowboys win the division and get into the playoffs. But if we lose to the Eagles, we knock the Cowboys out of the playoffs, and the Eagles win the division and go to the postseason. We get to play the role of the spoiler. It would have been nice if we were actually playing for a postseason berth, or if we were playing for home field advantage in the playoffs. But no, we get to play the role of the spoiler. We get to wreck another team's goals and dreams. We're the person who gets to stand up at the wedding and object to the marriage. We're the person making the burgers at McDonald's who gets to decide which jerk-off doesn't get a pickle. We're the drunken dope who runs over and sits on the birthday cake. I don't even understand what I'm saying, but I think I made my point. For me, this choice today is easy. I hate the Eagles more than I hate the Cowboys. That's how I was raised. Back in the day, we all were taught to love the city of Philadelphia, but to hate the Eagles. But I understand how some of the younger people hate the Cowboys more. What's not to hate? They have a big stupid star on their helmet like, oh, look at us. We're big stars. They call themselves America's team when they aren't even Houston's team, and Houston is in Texas. How the fuck do you call yourselves America's team when 31 other cities have their own teams and don't give a fuck about Dallas? And Jerry Jones looks like a fucking mannequin with bad makeup at Corvettes, and he hasn't done a fucking thing since Jimmy Johnson left. But I get it. The new generation hates the Cowboys. The old generation hates the Eagles. I get it. But that being said, gentlemen, and as fucked up as the Dallas Cowboys are, I really want you to go out today and teach those Eagles a lesson. Humble them. Pee on their cheesesteaks. Guys, you have two choices today. You can go out and beat the Eagles, or you can go out and not beat the Eagles. Or you could tie the Eagles. So there are really three choices. But don't tie them, for God's sakes. Jesus. Someone once said a tie is like kissing your sister, and no one wants to kiss their sister. What are we, the royal family? Eli, where are you? Eli, I know you haven't made an announcement yet about what you're going to do with your career, so this might be your last NFL game, and it's at home, Eli, and I'm not going to get mushy right now. We all know what happens to the mush. You put them in the bathroom. Eli, just take it all in. Enjoy the sights and the sounds and smells of an outdoor stadium filled with people on a Sunday in the NFL. Barkley, go have yourself a nice game, son, and hit 1,000 yards rushing. It's a nice number for a running back, and you missed 3.5 games. Jones. Go get your 3,000 yards passing. That's a nice number for a young quarterback who didn't play the entire season. Nick Gates, you keep showing us how to play offensive tackle. You got a shot a couple of weeks ago and you've been great. Keep it up. All right, what else is there to say? Go win your third game in a row. Let's end this miserable fucking season on a high note. Can we do that? The offense has really been cranking on all cylinders. We're going to score some points today, so let's see what the defense can do. Hey, it took overtime for those fucking jerk-offs to beat us, so we know we can play with them. And that's that. Go do your thing now. It's the last game, men. Let's play football. Let's beat the Eagles. Go Big Blue. Eli, come here. It's okay.